Glad to have you here tonight. Did you guys eat before you got here? Yeah. Who went to McDonald's? McDonald's people, where you at? McDonald's. You got taste, apparently. How many of you eaten at McDonald's before? Who has eaten at McDonald's? Everybody in here has. The sign tells me it says billions and billions served. And billions of us have driven away saying, what in the world are they saying through the drive-thru window box? What is going on with this thing? We have clear audio and video from space to earth. But from 10 feet inside that restaurant to 10 feet out at your car, you can't understand a word they say through that drive-thru window box. Most frustrating thing ever. You drive around, you're like, yeah, I want a hamburger, cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke. Yeah. Like a bunch of graduates from Charlie Brown's teacher's class. Yeah, I want a hamburger, cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke. Yeah, I want that muffled response. The more they talk, the more you order. You don't even know what they're saying. Yeah, let me get a medium fry. And a McFlurry? What's the total for my order? We all do the same thing. We pull out a 20. Because we know this will cover the whole order. I got sick and tired of this, and that's why now I keep this in the car with me. That's right. Yeah, now I drive around. They're like, is there like a McDonald's? Can I take your order, please? The dollar store. How many of you shop at the dollar store? Yeah. Everything is? They got the 99-cent store popping up, so you save an additional penny. Man, the people who work at the dollar store, that is a dumb group of people. I put 5 of these up on the counter. The guy's like, we need a price check. They're 5. It's $1. It's simple math. I'm trying to help him out by going like this. He's like, oh, hey. Have you seen the bridal registry at the dollar store now? How cheap have we become? That we're buying dollar store wedding gifts. Who wants to open up a 3-pack of blue ice trays and 2 packs of peanut M&Ms? Spatula. No. Oh, man. So I grew up in North Carolina. Where are the North Carolinians? All right. Grew up in North Carolina. I'm a middle child from a big family. Where are the middle children at? All right, who's more? I'm 1 of 5. Anybody more than 1 of 5? Anybody? Yeah, how many of you? 8. And she says it so painfully. 8. Now, who has what? More than 8? Anybody? More than 8? Yeah, how many? 17. 17? What's your mom, a chicken? 17. Now look. 17. It's like a town. So how many brothers and sisters do you have? How many? You're 1 of 17. How many brothers and sisters?
12 sisters and 4 brothers.
Wow. Now, where are you in the family? What number?
15.
Number 15. Now, did you grow up rich or poor in North Carolina? Poor. Imagine that, poor. It was only 19 of you. How many bicycles did you have in your family? None? You were really poor. I'm 1 of 5. We at least had 1 bike. And I'm the middle child. It was the oldest responsibility to make sure the other kids were having fun. My older sister would put the rest of us on the back of her bike, ride us around the block. Now, it's not like it is now. You know, kids have, when they get on the bike, they have helmets and knee pads, elbow pads, mouthpieces. They don't have this stuff when we were growing up. We get on the back of a bike, half naked, wet bathing suit, swinging our bare feet. Remember that? And I swung my feet into the spokes and it ground off my big toe. Now, my mom did not handle that well at all. I go walking into the kitchen as best as I can, missing a big toe. She completely freaked out. Instead of calling 911, she called the tow truck. Get my daddy, get help! My brother was cruel to me. He'd walk around with a bag of Fritos. Hey man, you want one? My grandmother completely became obsessed with the fact that I cut off my big toe. Hey, we cut off his big toe, we cut off his big toe. The following Christmas, I got a pair of flip-flops. Now, do you know how the flip-flop works? You gotta have a big toe to hold it on. See, that's how I got its name. One would flip up, the other one would flop off. We didn't have video games growing up. What did we do? The 1 of 17. Now, what did you do for fun when you were a child?
Play outside.
Play outside. There you go. At the end of the day of playing outside, we would play with the only electrical device we could have fun with in the house, the oscillating floor fan. Remember that? Plug it back in. My older sister would talk into it. My older brother would talk into it. Then they say, oh, it's your turn. They take the cover off. Rule growing up, anything you could make at home, you didn't get at the store. That was the rule. My mom used to bake cakes. We get to lick the bowl after the cake. You know, my sister would lick the bowl. My brother would lick the beaters. I get the leftover salivated chocolate in the crevice of the beaters. I'd stick my tongue in, then cut it back on. Grow up poor in the South. Going to the dentist is a luxury. That's right. About every 10 years we went to the dentist. I do not like going to the dentist as an adult because I had all that dental neglect as a child. But I try to have a good attitude when I go in. The receptionist, her name is Jean, so I walk in, I say, you know, hi, Jean. And so I'm sitting there. They have the nice music playing, but it's always drowned out by the sound of the drill coming out of one of the rooms. You're sitting there and you hear... Last time I went to the dentist, I had to get a crown. Anybody had to get a crown recently? How much was your crown? A lot. A lot. Can you be a little more vague for me? How much was it? Can you guess? 900. 900? Anybody else? How much was yours? 300. 300, 900. Anybody 1,000, 1,000, 1,100, anybody 12, 12, 13, 13. Now, $900 tooth. What's your tooth made out of? Oh, what color's the tooth? Is it white? If it was, you got it at the dollar store, it'd be a Tic Tac, but it's not. If it's a white tooth, it's made of what? Porcelain. Very good. $900 for a 1/8 ounce piece of porcelain. The same thing that we sit on in the bathroom. It's the same thing they're capping our teeth with. This is a ripoff. Because the 50-pound porcelain toilet I have in my house cost me $70. I asked my dentist, she's from India, I said, Dr. Gupta, is there a lesser material you can use, something cheaper? And she goes, I'm so sorry that I'm overcharging you with the porcelain teeth. I actually have a cheaper material that you can use that is called gold. Gold is cheaper than porcelain? Try putting a 50-pound gold-plated toilet in your bathroom. Cost you $500,000. She's so funny though. She's like, oh, here's some floss, here's some Listerine, some toothpaste. We'll see you back in 6 months. I'm a middle child, a big family. I want to make some money. Here's a 5-pound bag of sugar and some Snicker bars. We'll see you back next week. I was actually backing out of the parking lot, didn't look behind me, and I backed into a car and put a dent in it. But lucky for me, I had a tube of Fix-A-Dent. So I was able to fix it in and forget it. I love being an American. I love growing up in the United States of America. This is the only country where it doesn't matter if you grow up poor, middle class, or rich, you can make something of your life. That's the truth. I used to sit on the hood of my dad's 74 Impala, listening to AM radio. I said, I want to be a radio announcer. I want to be one of them there DJs. I used to sit on the hood of the car. Then I realized I need to go to broadcasting school. Went to broadcasting school. That was difficult because growing up in North Carolina, man, we all done talk like this, you know what I'm talking about. You growed up in North Carolina, this is how you talk. Didn't matter if you was from Mexico or Canada or they're in Germany or somewhere like that. You thought everybody talked like that, but they don't. People got to school, they said, man, you ain't gonna let you on radio, you sound dumb. After 2 years of extensive broadcast training, I got out. I sounded just like this. I had that voice. I wanted to play another nonstop 10 in a row and give away $1,000 cash. That's right. I had my education, that's right. I wanted to be a radio announcer, but the only job I could get out of broadcasting school was at the drive-thru at McDonald's, that's right. Hey, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please? Hamburger, cheeseburger, fries. Can I hear the top 10? You're pretty good. Got a job with the state fair doing the Himalaya ride. They always have a guy up in that DJ booth going, do you want to go faster? Go, super, Himalaya! Got a job with the Durham Bulls baseball team doing the PA announcing. A difficult job creating echo and a charge. I would be up there going, everybody, howdy, or, the Durham Bulls, hack to be alive. Then you would hear the, you guys got to get out more. Come on. Weird thing happened. The last game I was broadcasting, there was a woman having complications due to pregnancy. But lucky for her, she'd been sitting in the C-section. So that worked out really well to get that baby out. I've been doing commercials for you, the obnoxious car commercials. Nobody down. 5.9% APR, cash back. No reasonable offer will be refused. No reasonable offer will be refused. You want to show up with a bag of baked potatoes? Can I have a new Cadillac? Is that a fair trade? Used to do the Chia Pet commercials. Chia, spread the seeds and watch it grow. The clapper. Clap, clap. Yeah, my grandmother bought me a pair of flip-flops. I'm missing a big toe. I've all heard the clapper. She's got epilepsy. So anyway. That's what she gets for buying me those flip-flops. Here's one of the commercials I did years ago, exclusively from Dave Coe and Crockbuster Video. Giving you the best in music and video is going to kick it off first with a brand new cartoon Christmas album. Your favorite cartoon characters sing traditional classic Christmas songs. Hit songs like these from Elmer Fudd. Silent night, holy night. There's Porky Pig. Christmas. Without you. Now, I'm not making fun of people that stutter because my brother stutters, and he's also an electrician. We're not sure when he's trying to say something to us when he's being electrocuted. That's what he gets for getting me Fritos. Christmas songs from Bullwinkle. On the first day of Christmas, my true love said to me, where in the world is Rocky? We also give you Popeye. Our names. Christmas tree. Christmas tree. He got some mighty fine branches. You also get Beavis and Butthead. Like on the first day of Christmas, my true love said to me, I am a great conmorio. That's the unemployed people clapping right there. Oh, wait, there's more for all you rap fans, and I can see you're here tonight. You get the brand new one from the asthma rapper. Yes, the Primatine Kid is back, playing hit songs like these. But wait, there's more. For all you fans of Jimmy Stewart and all you fans of Rod Stewart. Jimmy Stewart singing Rod Stewart songs, yes. You get hit songs like these. If you want my body, and you think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know. If you really need me, just reach out to touch me. Come on, baby, let it show. Some of you don't know who Jimmy or Rod Stewart are. But wait, there's more for all you fans of the Bee Gees. Yes, the Bee Gees have hit tragedy, losing 2 of their founding members. But it's easy to replace the voice of the Bee Gees by adding Alvin of Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's right. You get hit songs like these. That's right. That voice has been used for generations and generations. We could take you all the way back to 1939 and give you a scene from The Wizard of Oz. Hit songs of the 60s. Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? 1980, the movie Poltergeist. Springs, baby, right to Holly Springs. 1990, the show Tales from the Crypt. I'm the Crypt Keeper. And the movie Lord of the Rings had this character. Oh, no, hello, my precious. You guys need to get out more. Come on now. What are your favorite movies? Yell them out. Let's hear them.
Star Wars.
Star Wars! Who's your favorite character in Star Wars? Chewbacca. Everybody can do that. Everybody can do Chewbacca. Everybody can do Darth Vader. Now, who saw Star Wars in 1977? Okay, old people like me. Good. Who saw it in 1997? Anybody? Okay, same movie, $4 difference. The voice of Darth Vader was a fishbowl. And here's a scene from Star Wars. I know what you're thinking. Wow, you got a lot of free time, don't you, David? I'm just glad cops in Holly Springs don't carry these around, you know? That'd be scary. Going 27 and a 25, they pull you over.
Please step away from the vehicle.
Scene from Star Wars.
You are strong, young Luke. And you will never defeat me, Darth Vader.
Darth Vader's had a hard time finding work. He's 7 feet tall, wears a cape and a mask, and no one wants to hire him, except for someone in Holly Springs.
Attention, Walmart shoppers.
He'll be working at that new Walmart up there on 55. So wow, what a great crowd. Where's everybody from? Who is from Holly Springs? Anybody from Holly Springs? Okay, cool. Yeah, clap. Yeah. Now, North Carolina has more fairs and festivals than any other state. Every big city, every small town has a fair or a festival. What does Holly Springs have? Holly Fest. How original. Holly Springs Holly Fest. When does it take place? October. And what happens there? What kind of big celebration? Yeah, there's a bunch of holly. We have Buddy Holly and Holly. Everybody in the name of Holly shows up. Now, what are some of the activities that goes on for Holly Fest? Crafts. 5K, which would be a run. Yeah. For those of you that don't know. And stuff like that. They have entertainment and things like that. Okay, good. Holly Fest. Now, how many people show up for Holly Fest? Us here. About 10,000? Okay, who's from a big city, bigger than Holly Springs? Anybody? Where are you guys from? Philly? Boston? All right, Philadelphia. What does Philadelphia have? What kind of big festival? Millions of people. What do they have? Do they have a 4th of July festival? When does that take place? October? After Holly Fest? So Philadelphia, 4th of July fireworks. Okay, who's from a smaller town than Holly Springs? Anybody? You're from Angier? Angier! All right, what's Angier have? Crepe Myrtle Festival. Now, is Crepe Myrtle, is that a bush, a tree, a flower? What is it?
Yes.
All three. What is it? It is all three, okay. And when does that take place? Today. Well, there are a few people short. So there you go. Okay, but it's the smallest of the three. The cool thing about all these festivals and fairs in North Carolina, they all are fun to go to, and they all have great fireworks. Now, obviously, some are better than others because they're bigger. We'll start with the largest one there in Philadelphia. Here we are in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the 4th of July. It happens every year on the 4th of July. Anyway, there's hundreds of thousands of people enjoying games, prizes, rides, entertainment. We got one of the best fireworks displays you'll ever see. If you were here in Philly on the 4th, you would see this. 10 sheets for $1 at the dollar store. It's a pretty good deal. Gotta admit that. I'm now to go to Holly Fest. Here we are at Holly Fest in Holly Springs. It's a celebration of Holly. There's tens of thousands of people showed up because there ain't nothing better to do in the month of October here in Holly Springs. Anyway, we've got all sorts of crafts and fun things and a great fireworks display. It's not as good as Philadelphia, but it's not that bad. It goes just like this. I know you're Angier. Here we are in Angier, North Carolina. It's me, my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl. Here's my sister Darylette, my cousin Darylene, and my mama, she's Darylicious. It's all of us out here in front of the single wide. We scraped our pennies together, and we got a great fireworks display from Crepe Myrtle Fest. It ain't as good as the other two places, but it ain't that bad for Angier. It goes just like this. Thanks a lot. I'm David Ferrell.